What's up, guys? And good to be back. Had our usual Wednesday off, and I got something in today. First off, 240's working good. We got the boost controller back in. Works just like a charm. Works just like it did. Oh, we got a smudge here. We'll clean that off here. Much better. Alright, so works just like it did. Like I said, I just wanted to get the same fitting. I didn't know if the difference of air was going to matter at all, so we got that fixed. That, and I couldn't find one, and Twist in Motion was no help. So for customer service from that, I'm going to have to give that a D at best. They messaged back, but D at best. But let's open what I got in the mail today, and then I'll kind of go through the backstory of what's going on. So let's go ahead and open up. Alright, so package here. God dang. Really didn't want anybody in this thing. Ooh. Yep, LED headlights. These are for the Yukon. Let me kind of explain what went on here. The other day we were coming back from Bondurant, and we didn't even notice that we got home. It wasn't dark yet, but my low beams, our LEDs on this, they went out. So when I get up for work and I'm actually driving to work, it's A, I would have forgot if I hadn't have done this, but B, you know, I need my headlights on. It's dark when I leave for work. So let's open the hood and I'll show you what I did, because the bulbs ended up being bad, is what it was. So is how I figured it. So to check, I don't know if I've ever showed you guys a daily. Good old 5.3, nice intake setup. We got online, works really nice. I got the Corvette servo in here, the 2.3 servo. Works really nice. But anyways, the low beams didn't work, so what I ended up doing was just to make sure it was the bulb, I put the high beam plug on the low beam, and the low beams still didn't work, but the high beams worked. So what I ended up doing, just until these came in, and I swapped them, so that way my daytime running lights would be my high beams, just for now, till I got them in, and they're in. So let's change them. First off, I love how easy GM's headlights, or the GMC's headlights, are here. Pull 2 pins, and it's out. Gotta wiggle and move here to get this out here. Alright, so yeah, like I said, I did swap these. The outside one's your low beam, the outside one's your high beam, or inside one's your high beam. So first things first, we flop these, get our high beams back on high. And one thing with these LEDs I found out is you actually have to put them on backwards. Where that pin is, it actually doesn't go on that way for them to work, which is weird, but hey, it is what it is. So okay, let's get these low beams on out. And yeah, they're just really dim. So, but let's get the new ones in and see what happens. So first thing to notice right off the bat, these ones are a lot bigger. The other ones had 2 sides, these have 4. 4 bulbs, the other one had 2. But they'll fit in there just like a regular headlight bulb. Just find the right prong to go where. Yep, they fit tight just like a regular one. See, there it is. Then you plug it in backwards. That's the way the old ones were, so let's just assume that one is this way. Then we're gonna, just because it's so easy, we're gonna go ahead and fully install this back in. and then let's make sure they work. So what I was saying, I still got this one flopped. You can see how I have the high beam on as a running light. But yeah, just did this one on. It's on. Looks pretty nice and bright. And these ones are a lot more lumen than this one, than the ones I had in. I got the ones as a package deal. These are eBay special. I got these two I just bought for $15 on eBay for the pair. I'm okay with that. So let's go ahead and swap this one over. And again, just like the other one, 2 pins. Pulls out just like so. Twist this one out. Swap these plugs back. And just for a side-by-side comparison, these are the ones that were in there, dual-sided. These are what wasn't, or I've got. Multiple sides. These ones are actually $18 for the highs and lows. This one was $18 just for the low beam pair. And they go in just like regular headlights. Find your prongs. Twist it tight. But you plug them in backwards instead of the clips going together like this. It goes opposite. And as you see, it's already working. You have the headlights on. And yeah, it just slides right back in there. Align the holes. Put in the rods. Oh, and headlights in. But yeah, some daily content, daily car content. I don't do a whole lot to this, but you know, it tows this thing, and it's got a 4L60, which you know everybody knows are notorious for issues. So I make sure I get the transmission flushed every 50,000 miles, new fluid in there. It's got the equal load adjusting rear shocks, Corvette 2.3 turbo, the intake, and I do have a transmission temp gauge. I highly suggest everyone gets one of those that tows with the 4L60. I do have those aftermarket turn signal lights or whatever, and I got turn signals or headlights up here, but I'm not a fan of them. But yeah, just some good old daily content. But you know, touching back to 240, still running great. For now, it's 240. You guys watch the channel, we'll probably have an issue. Just for gigs here, we're gonna give her a start up just cause. Definitely probably be out of neutral or out of gear. That would suck. I always hit that there we go, windshield wiper arm, and if I leave it, the motor will get hot, so I gotta pop it down so they can go and then put them back. But it's got a nice healthy idle. We wrapped everything, got everything good. I don't know, really happy with where it's at right now. Working with a few different detailing places here in Carroll just to get this thing detailed professionally for ICC. The track did flood again, but 1320 Video is confident that it's going to recede enough to still have the show. The show is at the racetrack. I kind of like that I did this here. It kind of hides a lot of the garbage. car. Anyways, that's gonna about wrap it up. Like I said, daily content today. These are those old ones. They're the flat, one on both sides. Technically these were $9. I paid $18 for the highs and lows. These ones just got really dim. The new ones were $18 for the pair. They're, I think, 100,000 more lumen. They fit a lot nicer, they fit a lot tighter, and they work, so that's definitely a plus for the old one. I love the bright headlights, you know, with the daily, with the family, and hauling this thing. I want it to be as bright as possible. You know, it's Iowa, we got a lot of deer. Not only that, I actually have a buddy who hit a hay bale with his GTR, so it's Iowa, we got all sorts of stuff. So, I'll leave you with a couple revs. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends. Keep on sliding.